being renderized, but still recorded an accountable mechanism, as opposed to be dependent then of mechanisms that can be used for, centrally controlled.
I love it when we come up with changes that might be so good to humanity, and I follow it. And I loved reading an article not too long ago about Jack Dorsey, one of the founders of Twitter and Square, and he was saying that, in 10 years, everything was going to be done by Digitcoin mainly.
Telegraph. Like, subscribe, and hodl.
The Hero brothers separated at birth. George Hero would wind up living with a family that subscribed to popular fishing magazines. James went to a family that subscribed to the Bitcoin Street Journal. As the years passed and the boys grew, George spent most of his time in front of the television, watching fishing shows, while James read the Bitcoin Street Journal like a sponge, absorbing ideas, insight, and getting a real sense of the opportunities surrounding him. 28 years later, George lives at home with his parents while his brother James mined Bitcoin. Hodled then started a Bitcoin company that went moon. Food for thought, especially since you can take advantage of the same valuable information that James used by visiting thebitcoinstreetjournal.com. Right now, the Bitcoin Street Journal, Adventures in Bitcoin.
Today I have a very short but fundamental question. What is Bitcoin? Actually, that was the most searched definition in 2018 in the US and UK according to Google Trends. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, a form of electronic cash.
In 2008, the first Bitcoin was made by Satoshi Nakamoto right after the collapse of Lehman Brothers. The 2008 global financial crisis that emerged after the Great Depression in 1929 was the background of Bitcoin's birth. As I mentioned last time, fiat money is controlled by the government, but Bitcoin is different.
Bitcoin does not have a central authority. There is no central server, there is no central storage. Anyone can store it on their computer and anyone can become a miner.
Mining means creating a Bitcoin. It's not mining gold as traditional way. You can buy a high-performance computer and turn the mining program around to do complex computations. There's nothing for a man to do. I just have to leave my computer on for 24 hours and pay for the electricity. There are numbers and codes that appear on a computer screen, and this process is a process that verifies and encrypts worst Bitcoin transactions that have been accumulated for 10 minutes. In return, you receive a certain amount of Bitcoin. Each person is a producer. Bitcoin can be used for multiple payments, and the process of payment is based on the blockchain. All transactions are automatically coded and stored, and because its copy of the entire ledger with a recorded transaction history is kept and reflected in the new transaction, a very reliable transaction is possible. Anyone can tell where my Bitcoin last came from.
On October 2008, Bitcoin was born. In the past 10 years, it has evolved from a hobby among coders to a house tour name on Wall Street. Alright, thank you for watching. Please write a comment, please subscribe. We hope you keep watching. Bye bye.
Well, in order for a career to evolve, I'm going to have to move on.
Would you even think that would only show me how unprepared you are?
Jim Rogers, looks like we are getting closer to a tax deal and a vote. Are you a buyer here, or is this a sell the news event for you?
Well, I'm not a buyer here, Danielle. Stocks have been going straight up. I don't like to buy straight up. I would buy Japan, for instance, and China, both of which are down a lot. And if America is going to continue going up or turn into a bubble, they're going to go up more.
And I know, Jim, you always tell me you do not own a crystal ball, but if I asked you next year at this time, where do you see U.S. equity prices?
Danielle, you should watch Kitco. They know all these kind of things. I don't. I would expect that they will go up for a while and then go down by this time next year.
If I knew Jim, I would be a much wealthier person. But let's talk the Bitcoin bulls out there now, who love to say it's the end of gold and the rise of the cryptocurrencies, that gold is scarce and Bitcoin is fixed, so it's actually better in that sense. How do you see it?
Well, first of all, Bitcoin might be fixed, and we're not really sure, but we think it. They say it is. But even if it is, there are going to be lots of other cryptocurrencies. Daniela, there are already over 2,000 cryptocurrencies, up from none 9 years ago. So there are plenty of cryptocurrencies.
So do you think it's a smart move for people to sell their Bitcoin and buy gold here?
I've never bought a Bitcoin, so, I wish I had. Everybody wishes they had. I'm not selling any of my gold. I'm not buying gold. I'm sitting and watching. I'm still waiting for gold to go down so I can buy more.
In your career, have you ever seen anything like the Bitcoin fever that we see going on?
Well, I've seen fever. There have been plenty of bubbles that I have seen in my life, and I've certainly read about many, many, many more. This one is a little strange because at least when the dot-com bubble was around, those were companies that said they had businesses and would have sales, etc. Back in the late 60s when there was this gigantic bubble with computer stocks, the same thing. So I've never seen a bubble. I've read about the tulip bubble back, 300 or 400 years ago, but even the tulips supposedly had a purpose and a use. I've never seen something quite like this.
So Jim, as we're about to start a new year here, how is Jim Rogers, famed investor, preparing himself?
I told you, I'm buying shares, still buying shares in Asia. China's down 40% from its all-time high. Japan's down 50% from its all-time high. The Japanese government is doing unbelievably everything it can to get stocks up. It's not good for Japan what they're doing, but it's good for me. It's good for people like me who own shares. So if you want to, anyway, I prefer to buy Japan, which is down 50%, to America, which is making all-time highs.
Jim Rogers, wishing you happy holidays. Always good chatting with you.
Likewise. Don't sell your gold.
And thank you for watching. We'll have more for you as part of our Outlook series.
I would expect that they will go up.
Have you ever seen anything like the Bitcoin fever that we see going on?
Well, I've seen fever. There have been plenty of bubbles that I have seen in my life, and I've certainly read about many, many, many more. This one is a little strange because at least when the dot-com bubble was around, those were companies that said they had business and would have sales, etc. Back in the late 60s when there was this gigantic bubble with computer stock, the same thing. So I've never seen a bubble. I've read about the tulip bubble back, 300 or 400 years ago, but even the tulips supposedly had a purpose and a use. I've never seen something quite like this.
So Jim, as we're about to start a new year here, how is Jim Rogers, famed investor, preparing himself?
I told you, I'm buying shares, still buying shares in Asia. China's down 40% from its all-time high. Japan's down 50%.
Hi and hello, I'm Logan, the Senior Country Director for Lifestyle Galaxy. I'm actually outside our Galaxy mining platform in Washington State, the world's most safest and favorable cryptocurrency mine. And in a bit, I'm going to take you inside for a quick tour. But before that, I just want to mention this to you. I feel truly blessed to be here. I was here last year, but this year is truly special simply because 2017 has been a year of growth, a year of quantum leap. And I feel truly privileged to be part of Lifestyle Galaxy's Galaxy Mining. And if you're already mining with us, thank you for the trust and congratulations. I'm sure you're waking up every day with a big smile on your face. And if you're in the midst of making a decision, guys, if you're looking for the best education in the industry, if you're looking for the best technical support in the industry, if you're looking for the best long-term strategies in the industry, then this is it. This is where you should be mining. And for us, 2018 is the year of servant leadership. So allow us to serve you, allow us to superpower your lifestyle, allow us to help you to protect and multiply your assets, allow us to protect your hard-earned money. And what you're going to see inside is when the magic happens. We mine Bitcoin and altcoins inside. Well, we're going to go inside now. It's pretty cold outside. It's also cold inside. But I'm going to tell you that it's going to be a little noisy inside. I won't be speaking much, but we're going to show you around so you get a rough picture of what mining is all about. All right, let's do it, Edwin. So this is real mining operations, and I got to really watch my steps. So I'm not going to talk much, but what you are seeing is just a part of our crypto currency ecosystem that we have put in place, and everything that you see is fully owned by Galaxy Mining. And look at all these machines. Do you think who owns these machines? It's people like you and me, guys. This is real mining we are talking about, real equipments, and you and I, we fully own this equipment. All right, let's quickly take a look at the facility. And this is just one of our many facilities, and very uniquely arranged. The GPUs are at the bottom and the N-Miner S9 are at the top. All right, and we have got a couple of Malaysians also in the farm at the moment. And like I said, 2018 is going to be so huge for Galaxy Mining. And I welcome you to be part of this movement, to be part of this community. Allow us to superpower your lifestyle. Till we meet again, cheers. and hello, I'm Logan, the Senior Country Director for Lifestyle Galaxy. I'm actually outside our Galaxy mining platform in Washington State, the world's most safest and favorable cryptocurrency mine. And in a bit, I'm going to take you inside for a quick tour. But before that, I just want to mention this to you. I feel truly blessed to be here. I was here last year, but this year is truly special simply because 2017 has been a year of growth, a year of quantum leap. And I feel truly privileged to be part of Lifestyle Galaxy's Galaxy Mining. And if you're already mining with us, thank you for the trust and congratulations. I'm sure you're waking up every day with a big smile on your face. And if you're in the midst of making a decision, guys, if you're looking for the best education in the industry, if you're looking for the best technical support in the industry, if you're looking for the best long-term strategies in the industry, then this is it. This is where you should be mining. And for us, 2018 is the year of servant leadership. So allow us to serve you. Allow us to superpower your lifestyle.
In 2008, the world was recovering from a terrible financial crisis because we trusted the banks. Emerging from the rubble of financial ruin was a digital currency by the name of Bitcoin. BTC doesn't have time for banks, fees, or long transaction times. Bitcoin was made by and for the people because the banks aren't to be trusted. $1 invested in 2009 would be worth $8.5 million right now. Where will it be in 10 more years? Trust that the banks will do it again. So, what are you going to do when the economy collapses on you? You better get some Bitcoin and get ready, because it's bull season. And this time, say hello to his little friends! BTC Part 2, Rise of the Altcoins. Now playing. get some Bitcoin and get ready because it's bull season. And this time,
say hello to his little friends.
BTC Part 2, Rise of the Altcoins.